Corporate media caught again in another egregious and sickening lie, the lie that Donald Trump used police to clear out Lafayette Park when it was under domestic terrorist assault with tear gas. This was repeated time and time again so that Trump could get a photo op. That was the lie. That has been debunked utterly by the Inspector General of the Department of the Interior. This was a lie that was repeated time and time and time again. It's very personal to me because I was physically there. I saw the burned down church, St. John's. I saw these protesters, these Antifa BLM protesters, attacking cops, attacking police, attacking anyone and anybody in their way. They attacked Senator Rand Paul when he left for the RNC convention on a different date. They were attacking senators and people in the street. This is the insurrection you guys are talking about. They attacked the White House. But nonetheless, no one cared because they were on the left. And so that means you get a pass. These people are stormtroopers, Gestapo soldiers, domestic terrorist army, ISIS for the left. So they love that. It's their own little private mob that they can point at people. It's a sickening tactic. You see it all over the place. Nonetheless, they get a complete pass, and Donald Trump rightfully cleared their asses out of there. So I saw it. Don't you tell me otherwise. This was an absolute domestic terrorist gathering. They were burning down historic churches, ripping down monuments, attacking police, attacking members of Congress, and attempting to burn down our White House. And they succeeded in burning down White House buildings on the White House grounds. I have an entire series on this. So don't tell me what it was. I was physically there. Well, anyway, you people can shove it because it turns out you were wrong. Not like there would be any consequences. The only consequence is this. Us as Americans, us as patriots, stopping believing these liars. This is lie number 279,000 that they have told you and repeated in unison. It is incredible the hive mind think of the left. It really is no wonder why these people turn into communists so fast. They love getting told a dictate and they love repeating it and then repeating it and repeating it. They know they're lying. We know they're lying. They know we know they're lying. And someone has to do something about it. And so it's time that we tune out and we take these people out of office. We elect conservatives, people who listen to us and do not repeat damn conspiracy theories about our country. Don't think that it was repeated far and wide. Well, I have tweets showing that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris pushed this blown up conspiracy theory. And I have a supercut courtesy of the Daily Caller, showing exactly how many of our useful idiot North Korean press repeated this damned lie. Again, this is such trash. It makes you sick to your stomach. This is how you lose a country when people can't even trust the people in the highest office and their institutions. Watch this.
If the White House president and his team had to do it all over again, would you have gassed and pummeled protesters to clear the park so the president could have a photo op?
Is on Washington, where peaceful protesters, we have to stress that, peaceful protesters outside the White House were tear gassed and pushed away, so it appears that the president could have a photo op.
And just yesterday, as Alex notes, we saw peaceful protesters, pushed back so that President Trump could have that photo op in front of St. John's Episcopal Church.
Up next, the president and his photo op.
It turned out they were trying to clear the area so President Trump could get a photo opportunity outside of a church.
And outrage is growing after U.S. Park and Secret Service police fired tear gas and rubber bullets into a crowd of peaceful demonstrators near the White House, clearing the way for the president's photo op in front.
So while the president clutched a Bible and posed for a photo op outside a church, his Democratic opponent, Joe Biden, was inside a church.
We cleared away protesters using tear gas and rubber bullets so that Donald Trump could walk across the street from the White House and stage a photo op in front of a church.
The president forcefully clearing the streets by Lafayette Park, clearing the streets of peaceful protesters.
Where force was used, as I said the day before, to clear the president's way to St. John's Church for that photo op.
The president wanted this photo op, and he wanted to disperse that crowd.
A large crowd of peaceful protesters cleared out of the park across from the White House so the president could go pose for a photo.
Why were they ordered to move on protesters at that moment?
Obviously, the president wanted a photo op.
And it was President Trump sending a message that he feels good about today, looking at these images. He wanted to show that he could move Americans physically out of the way to do this photo op.
Just one day after peaceful protesters were gassed, so he could stage a photo op in front of St. John's Church.
Any circumstance to violate the constitutional rights of their fellow citizens, much less to provide a bizarre photo op for the elected commander-in-chief.